And then Morgan. Let's have you... Ice Storm deals cold damage to everyone target area. It slows their movement speed and imposes fire resistance. Just pass physical check friendly fire if possible. I need to work towards fireball. I just need to. Make that flaming weapons. Self any activate mode. Flaming weapons. I have to manually control you anyways. That's fine. Zathrin?
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
I have some questions for you.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Can you tell me what happened to Danila? Wait a minute. Danila? Dan Lay. I laid this morning in the bed. Is that code? Can you tell me what happened to Danila?
She was one of the first to succumb to the curse. She is dead.
Are you sure of that? Arthas doesn't seem to think so.
Athras is a grief-stricken man who seeks hope that does not exist. He will accept what has happened in time.
I should go.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now... Go on, then.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people.
Goodbye.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Zathrin said that I could have what's inside. Inside there.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
I did what? How dare you? How?
You have betrayed the trust of my clan, and no doubt stolen from us. Zathrian shall hear of this, I assure you.
But I didn't take anything.
Even if that's true, you should not have opened the chest. I warned you, didn't I? Suppose I should not be surprised. Zathrian was right. I'm too trusting of outsiders. Go, do what you said you would, and bother me no more.
What the? God.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope... I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. But I shouldn't... If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her.
As you say.
Yeah, speedrun.
I shall do it.
Doesn't she know that as the player, I'm allowed to take everything in the camp without anyone saying otherwise? That ain't cool.
I never thought I'd ever set foot in a Dalish camp.
Why? Requires level 12. go with the Rich Master Radiation again, and then... Boop. And... Yeah, we'll do that again. That's fine. I do want to get some fireball up in my shit. Flaming weapons. Enemy. Target party member. Main character. Usability. Witcher's Grasp. Save. Hello.
I'm Daranatishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Yeah, if you let me have the damn chest. If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some are larger than the eye can see, like Chat's mom.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
They are used to it, just as the humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
Whoa. You don't think your people were partly responsible?
I don't know. I cannot deny, however, that we have been dealt an unjust blow. What could we have done to deserve such a fate? A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Yes, I do. Alexa, what is Twitch Prime?
Twitch Prime is a premium Twitch experience, included with Amazon Prime and Prime Video memberships. The benefits of Twitch Prime include Twitch channel subscriptions, access to exclusive in-game content, free monthly games, savings on games from Amazon, expanded chat options, and a member-only Prime Chat badge. By the way, you can now ask another question without having to first say, Alexa, enable this feature by saying, turn on follow-up mode.
Thank you, Alexa. What can you tell me about Zathrin?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Oh, thank you, Oblivion Knight, for subbing with Twitch Prime. And Asian characters. And Vast GS. And Yahweh. Thank you very much, guys. But seriously, you guys are awesome. thank you for all the support, whether you're just here following and watching, or you choose a sub, or get bits, or just hang out and tell people about the channel. You guys are all awesome, and thank you all for being here every day. You guys are the best community ever. I appreciate every one of you. What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
You know what I can't unsee, chat? Her necklace is a flat, painted-on texture. Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
You're not a good servant if you're not serving them, are you? I'm sorry, it must have been horrible.
It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said the Dalish rescued you from bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there, it's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper? Because just like my chat, they're keepers too.
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Did they resent your success?
No. Zathrian told me that time would take away their prejudices, and it did. They became used to me. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
I have a feeling that question's gonna get her real mad. Hold on, let's save.
Yes? Have you another question?
Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is this Arlathan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Didn't our Lathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though our Latham fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
So all the books that have been written by your people since are Quicken books. But you could get your lifespan back, no?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes, after a millennium of slavery, Andraste herself freed our people. She who was your Maker's chosen.
But you don't worship the Maker?
We worship the Creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her, or her god.
Why not? Isn't that what you do? Is when a god saves you, you worship them? I can see why you resent humans then.
Shemlin, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in our Lathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Your homeland was called the Dales, I thought.
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Arlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Well, you didn't have a deed, did ya, Missy? Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
What, Cowdies? Why are you so hot? Because the thermostat's on today. But I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves.
Aren't you? You're human. And to many of them, you represent the humiliations our people have suffered for generations.
Racist!
You may not have been personally responsible, but such feelings are not easily overruled by logic or fairness.
I wouldn't act like them. I would change things.
Oh? That is easy to say when you are not a homeless wanderer of a broken people. It is all we can do to cling onto our past now. Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
Alright, you pointy-eared lady. I want to ask something else.
Certainly.
I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
Yeah, you're a Cheryl, too. $3 silver, I'll take it.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
He's not holding a hammer correctly. He's hitting the hammer with the side of the hammer, not the... What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. If you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Very well. Take a look while I'm in the forest.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
I'd like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Yes, you have health potions, and that's always good. And of course, lyrium potions, which are really frickin' good. And distillation agents. None of these axes are any good. Elf rope, nature resistance, silver brooch, shapeshifter. Liliana, what are you wearing, girl?
Of course.
All that armor is actually decent for you. I'll buy you that armor, girl.
What do you wish? I am no...
Your wish?
What do you wish?
Oh, Liliana, there we go. Requires 17 strength, though. Nope, can't wear that. Can't wear that one either. I'll have to give her a little bit more strength so she can put on some better armor, but it's fine. Chance to stun. Oh, they have all the elf fruit in the world here. I'll buy a massive stack of it. Toxin extract. Someone wanted 15 toxin extract for that quest. Let me buy 15 for that quest. I think that's all I needed was that. Acid flask recipe. Yes. I'll buy both those too. Okay, when can you please make us some health poultices? Grab that, and we get all last little bits of stuff in this area for XP. Various person accounts with time that predates the Dalish clans. A love letter. Good. I need that. Scout's bow. That one's eh.
As you like.
Clan shield. You have a proper name. Who are you?
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Who are you?
I am Gaina. Is there something you need from me?
Can you answer some questions?
I am not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
I want to know more about your people.
You should speak to Lanaya. She's the Keeper's first and knows much of such questions.
Tell me about the forest.
You would be best to speak to Seirel. He is our storyteller and knows far more of such tales.
I haven't talked to him yet. What can you tell me about Zathrin?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
Full screen Bakreem, thank you for the resub. Sargeth, Sai Linked, Ebatosh, Crotax, Oblivion Knight, thank you all for the subs, guys. I don't like how she's just like, talk to anyone else except me. I don't want to. Why did he know that werewolves would attack?
The Keeper is not a fortune teller. He could not have known any more than the rest of us.
Just how old is he?
I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
But how could that be? Why him and not the others?
We all live longer than the Flat Ears, the elves who live with humans. The Keepers even more so because of their knowledge of the old ways. Why Zathrian differs from the others, I do not know. Perhaps he has been blessed by the creators.
You don't actually believe in those gods, do you?
Of course. Does your maker need to come down from the heavens and speak out loud for you to believe in him?
Yes.
There is little harm in my belief that our own gods watch over us from the heavens, full of hope for our future.
I want to know something else.
What is that?
I need some equipment.
Master Verathorn should have what you need. Seek him out at the forge.
Goodbye.
Then may the creators bring you fortune.
Wind's like, I
hear only the Dalish can control the Hala. They listen to no one else.
Holla back, girl.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Who are you?
My name is Alora. I am the Master Herder in charge of caring for the Hala. Not as exciting as being a Grey Warden, but the Hala are vital to us.
What's a Hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
They're not your mounts?
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
So why have you separated this one from the others?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Is it just me, or is she like just standing there? She doesn't seem very agitated. Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
Let's examine the Hala.
And? What do you think?
I truly cannot tell.
I am glad you attempted it regardless.
I should go.
I will watch her for a while longer and see if her condition changes. I am grateful for your assistance, friend.
I'll need to get the survival skill in order to do that. I gotta find the storyteller guy that they were talking about. Let me grab this death root over here, though. Yeah, we're playing on Nightmare, so I will have to pause and control every combat. But Nightmare is manageable as long as you issue commands to people and manually control spellcasters. Dreadful.
It's done.
You're done. Salbo, thank you for that resub. And Turklin, thank you for the first time ever Twitch Prime sub. What's going to be your first ever sub emote?
Hello?
If I didn't mod it to the Archer's better rehab looks, I would not use the Archer. I would use a better class. That light is distracting when... Why are you cringing? Speak up.
That is,
Is everything alright?
I am sorry. I didn't mean to offend you in any way.
You have a name, I assume?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Try me, I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something. I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Hello, Gaina. We've been... The Dragon Age Ordinance Reforged that we installed not only fixes archers, it nerfs a lot of hunters, mages spells, and it also makes the entire game harder because the enemies get all the changes that you do. So that's why archers are absolutely murdering the shit out of us in battle, and also it just increases the overall difficulty of the game as well to make it much more balanced. Because the base game, mages are gods. Everyone else is kind of like, eh. But it takes a while for it to, for the archer and the warrior to become at least competent. Whereas in the base game, archers never really, like, they're okay. And Awakening makes them OP, but until you get to the Awakening, they're like, why will I bring one? You mean the young woman by the fire?
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
Why not go to the forest anyway?
But the keeper said, no, I just can't. What if I encountered a werewolf? I couldn't defeat one of those on my own.
Why not come with me then?
The keeper would know right away if I left camp. Masiranis for the offer, however. That's very kind of you.
Perhaps I could talk to Genna for you.
Wooing? I don't understand.
Have you tried giving her a gift?
A gift? No, that wouldn't be appropriate. Not before we're married.
What? You can't give gifts until you're married? How about really showing your love?
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter if I'm still an apprentice. Not to her.
I suppose it wouldn't be too much to ask if you betted her.
No! We've never done anything like that. Never.
You mean you're still a virgin?
Of course I am. Why would you think otherwise?
That happens to be very important, Cabin.
Is it? Nobody tells me anything about that sort of thing.
Would you like me to explain it to you? Or maybe it's time someone showed you what you're missing.
Showed me? You mean with you?
You want to be able to please Genna, don't you?
Yes, of course, but you're not alone.
Let's go somewhere private.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in that.
Alright, let's go slay your taint.
I never thought that was possible.
You're welcome.
How puerile. I certainly hope you are pleased with yourself.
Shut up,
And why
Wen.
not? I think it is amusing.
Yeah.
You would.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I need to be away from you.
Oh, they did not like that shit. Oh, shit. They did not like that.
Greetings once again.
Kemen told me about you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He shouted your name while we made love, that's all.
You what?
He'll be a better lover for you now once you're married.
You're telling the truth. He actually... Kemen? How dare you?
What? But Dana...
You know exactly what I mean. You with her.
But...
What?
I did it for you.
Do you take me for some kind of fool? How dare you do this to me?
But I love you, Gaina. I just meant to...
No, you will never have me, Kemen. Never! Don't you ever talk to me again!
I hope you are pleased with yourself. There is no reason for such foolishness.
No, it's hilarious. Was good. That was great. That was amazing. That was so good. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Quest complete.
I hear only the...
Oh, I beg your pardon, My name is Alora. They are the noble beasts. In return, it's the... I can find no wound on her, but I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful. I am glad you attempted it. I will...
I gotta get some survival skill to help with that later. That was a great... we have the Equal Love mod installed, so that way you can have sex with anybody, because it's a fictional game. Why not? So this is sometimes they'll misgender you, but that's one of the side effects, because they only recorded one voiceover possibility. But it does mean that you can romance someone like Alistair and stuff. Okay, let's save that.
I am Kamen. a hunter apprentice. I shouldn't be... I am not... I feel so helpless. You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do. But the keeper said, no, wooing. I don't understand.
Romance her. Show her your love. You love her.
I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that... a gift? No, that... I've serenaded her, and we've talked many times under the moon. But that doesn't matter. No! We've never done anything like that. Never.
You've never even been kissed?
Of course not. I'm not even bonded yet. I've never kissed anyone, not like that.
Think of something else then.
Such as?
Perhaps I could talk to Genna for you.
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
It can't hurt.
Sirenas. Oh, ma Sirenas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
Alright, let's see.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You're Ganon, correct? Carmen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
So, he's not good enough for you because you don't like his job? Wow. If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
If you love him, then believe in him and help him to succeed.
Oh, you are right. I have made poor Kamen miserable. No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Yeah.
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Yep.
Gaina? What do you mean? Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Yes, and now I've gained an experience.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Shut up, Morgan.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Liliana liked that. Morgan hates it. Of course, she hates everything. Tale of Aloran. Newest. The book acquired from Kamen that tales were in its most cherished form. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's for something later. And these people aren't rich, so you're not going to get a lot of money for helping them. But they do have nice items and stuff.
We few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
Yes, but they weren't us.
Ah, bravado. How encouraging to see it in our time of need. Our people lie sick and dying, but you boast for our amusement? How thoughtful.
Wow, you are a dick. I haven't done anything to deserve this, have I?
Perhaps not. You have been remarkably kind to us for an outsider. But an outsider you remain.
You are being most unkind, Cyril. Would you refuse our hunter's help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children. And then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
Oh yeah, your plan of sitting here and talking is really helping save everybody. Yes, I like that.
Come and join us then, all of you.
Story time, chat.
Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell. We were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west, the Dales. We began to rebuild the culture and history we had lost in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
Something you think was unfair, no doubt.
But you do not. You must know a great deal more than we. What do you say, child? Can you tell us what happened to the Dales?
The Shemlin wouldn't let us be.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us, a great crusade.
I am tired of this racist story, one-sided, sir. Not every human felt that way, I'm sure.
And which is worse? The actions of those who believed they were right, or the inaction of those who knew they were wrong? Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
And we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
Perhaps you allow me to tell a story as well?
Perhaps another time. You are the guest here, and one who may yet prove of great help to our ailing hunters. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest.
What?
Do you wish to hear it?
I don't get to tell a story? Yeah, tell me the damn story. Yeah, I'm sure the humans planted the evil trees that are attacking you, right?
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
What does that do with the werewolves?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
So there are many spirits in the forest?
The forest is said to be haunted. Spirits possess the trees, the wolves, even the bodies of the dead. They yearn for true life, you see.
There were battles in the forest?
Who can say what value the Imperium placed on this land? And how many elves died here, in slavery? Even the barbarians, who came to overthrow the Imperium, fought and died on this soil.
How many werewolves are there?
No one knows. When the Shemlin lived in these parts, the curse would spread anew to a few of them with each passing year. They would run off into the forest, never to be seen again. Eventually, all the Shemlin left. One assumes the werewolves survive by passing their curse to their offspring. They have had no new blood. Until now, that is.
Have the hunters become werewolves?
It is said that one or two have turned already, though the Keeper denies it. As for the rest, they will either die or turn, unless they are killed out of mercy. I would rather die than become a ravening, soulless beast. Wouldn't you?
Does Witherfang still exist today?
So Zathrian insists. He says that Witherfang does not age, as the werewolves do. Witherfang is as much spirit as it is beast, and thus it is immortal. Perhaps it cannot even be slain. At the very least, it is old and powerful, much as Zathrian himself.
That's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Well, I'll try not to pee on any trees.
Gaina and Cammon together, I see. Strange that you should take the time to involve yourself in that affair, of all things.
Have you ever heard of an elf named Anarin?
I appreciate you trying to find him, but what are the chances?
Anarin the healer?
You know Anarin?
He lives? No, it can't be him. Perhaps it is a common elven name.
No, I know of only one Anarin.
Ah, it makes sense. Anarin said that he was from the human cities. You are old friends, then?
Where is he? Is he in the camp?
If you seek Anarin, you must venture into the forest. He prefers to be amidst the trees and the animals.
Thank you all so much.
I should go.
Dareth Shirol.
I talked to Arthas. Grab this. He's gonna sit there and make sure that bench never gets cold.
As you say.
I think that's everything. We got all the quests and stuff and talked to everyone and grab all the loot. We stole all their valuables. We haven't unlocked any subclasses yet for my character. Soon, though. Hi there.
I trust there are no hard feelings about my questioning of you when you arrived. We Dalish must protect ourselves from trouble at all times.
I understand.
You might have just told me you were a Grey Warden and saved me the grief, though I suppose I can hardly blame your caution. But I wish you good fortune with your task. Dareth Shiral.
Sounds like a sound plan. Well, let's go into the forest. And find these werewolves. I keep wanting to say Brazilian forest.
They say the veil is thin here, and all manner of strange things may be seen.
Well, let's hope that we don't see anything spoopy, because if we see anything spoopy, chat will spam Dan S. There's wolves. Oh god, I see a werewolf too. Roast him. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, lots of werewolves. Oh shit, we're in trouble. Okay, time to kill the last of them, please. Okay, back up, Wed. Back up. Okay. Target that one. Okay, everyone, focus on that one. Everyone focus on that one. Ooh, Liliana leveled up. Good. You can probably get her new bow now. Oh god, oh god. Okay, can we taunt again? Yes, taunt! Woo! Okay. Back! Best be wary! Alright, go ahead and vulnerability. Alright. Yeah, the combat sounds get really loud in this game. Oh no, that won't be enough. Scatter shot. Yeah. Hello, scatter shot. Crippling shot, pitting shot. Let's see. Enemy. Clustered with at least 3 allies. Active